Hello friends, today I will show how to assemble axle piston pump. So we can see on this video, this is axle piston pump. We can see axle piston hydraulic pump. This is the front pump case with housing. This is the dowel, and this is the o-ring of cradle, and this is the cradle with including with main shaft. We put it inside the block, and after fitting this, we need to check with the swash plate. This is the swash plate. We will put inside for checking of this. It is smoothly sliding or not inside the block, so you can this is sliding smoothly. That means it's correct, it's moving and sliding. So we can see here, this is the rear pump block, and we are tightening same thing, cradle. After hand tightening, we will give torque on it. So we will give torque on it 12.5 kg in sequence, tightening of in sequence. So we need to check same thing on this also. This is the piston block, so having some scratches on it, so we need to overlapping. This is the wall plate. We need to put some metal paste and rub this both one. So after doing the overlapping, we need to check this is correct or not. So we will see on is after cleaning. Inside having a spring for forcing of spherical bearing. So we are checking this is now okay, but we need to do finishing, more finishing. So we will overlapping in another direction. So now we are checking sealing area of, and this is the wall plate. Big hole size is suction side and small hole size is delivery side. So now we are doing finishing like this. First put the wall plate in the surface plate and put the piston block and move the rotate the on it with metal paste. So now it will be finished. Finishing will be completed now within a minute or second. So we will rotate properly and check. This is the pump components. So you can see in this here, this is pump components. So now we are putting the pistons on supporting plate of pistons. So here is 9 pistons, concave pistons is there 9. So we need to put inside the supporting plate of pistons. So we will keep other side after putting all, and this one the pin. We are putting pin. We are putting pins. 3 pins are there for supporting of spherical bearing. So this is the spherical bearing we need to put up. This is we are using only for sealing of hydraulic oil, metal to metal sealing of hydraulic oil. So this is the spherical bearing, put the correctly, and we need to check spline also matching with the cylinder block. So we will give some lubricating oil on the all cylinders holes. So you can see here we are giving the hydraulic oil for lubrication purpose, and also we need to give lubricating oil on the pistons for smoothly sliding. So now we will keep inside the bore. All pistons will be go inside the cylinder. You can see easily here how we are putting in this. After putting, you can see here it should be moved smoothly, rotation of 360 degree. You can see it is piston is up and down, means vacuum creating or throwing. Piston cap we are putting backup ring and o-ring for sealing of hydraulic oil. This is the ring on backup ring, and this is the servo piston. So we are putting inside the PC valve spool, and now we will put the retainer, and now we will put of spring inside the servo piston. 3 springs are there, so we will keep one by one inside the servo piston. So this is the guide, and we need to put another spring top of the guide. You can say also stopper. So one side is completed of servo piston, one side is completed servo piston, and another side will be a piston of PC valve. So we can see here this is the PC valve pistons. Now it's completed, so we will put this servo piston inside the block. So we need to do lubricant on the servo piston, so properly lubricant and push by hand inside the hollow cylinders, so it should be go smoothly inside without extra forces. So it will be comes out and in. So you can see servo piston is working by hand, so it's working properly. It should be slide inside smoothly. This is the servo piston cap, and this is we are put it here. This is the swash plate, how it's moving inside the cradle. So servo piston is moving because of this link plate is there. So we can see how the moving inside the servo piston and swash plate together. So now we can see here it should be smoothly move according to servo piston moment. So now see here it's moving smoothly, that means everything is correct. So we can see here, yes, correctly it's moving, smoothly moving, it's moving smoothly. So same thing we will do in a rear pump. Now inserting the sauce plate inside the block. Now we put it inside the block. See how moving servo piston with including sauce plate. See here, easily it should be move. Easily it should be slide. So now we will put the cylinder and piston and supporting plate and spherical bearing inside the block, and now we will see how it is working. Now we will giving hydraulic oil for lubrication purpose, so we will check here. According to servo piston movement, sauce plate should be changed the angle. So you can see in this video how the sauce plate is moving inside, and piston is also moving up and down. There is suction and delivery ports are there. How it's moving, you can see easily on this video. Now we are putting O-rings and filters in center block of hydraulic pump. So we are putting this. After putting, we will assemble center block to the front pump. We will match spline to spline, male female. After assembling this, now front pump is completed. So after assembling this, other hand side, we will wear the O-rings and put some grease on it. Dual pin, and this is the wall plate. Big size is suction side and small holes are delivery. Now we are assembling a rear pump with the center block. So we can see easily here. Now we assembling this. Now we should tight together with the center block and rear pump with the bolt. Now we are putting the LS valve inside the LS port for sensing of hydraulic LS valve, load sensing valve. This is the load sensing valve. Now we are putting the main seal. And we will wear the snap ring also on this for stopping the seals. After putting this, now we see here, now wearing the snap ring. Now this pump is completed. You can see now that this pump is completed. If you like this video, please subscribe my channel